Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, April the 5th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and it's a free room. I share my screen all day long.
Running up.
I'm on the mic live between 9 and 4 p.m., and it is free. You do not have to be a Trade Ideas subscriber. You can log in as a guest. Obviously, at some point, we'd love for you to take the program, and if you do, this is the link that you can use. No pressure, though, but as I say, there's probably very few free rooms like this on the internet. All right. As I said in the room, I probably wouldn't trade this week if I didn't have to be in the room. We're definitely right at the tail end of last quarter's earnings season, but next quarter starts next week. And I just think we're going to have a lot more activity. I mean, there is activity, don't get me wrong. I mean, we can find ideas all day long. But to me, it's a little bit easier when you have earnings, many companies releasing earnings. That date usually has a spike in option activity, which is what we really like to see. And that window that I use a lot, that scan I use a lot, really seems to produce great results. All right, well, here's I guess the exciting play of the day was Allergen. Look at what happened to Allergen overnight. Closed yesterday at 277 and got as low as 218. A couple things, I believe. First of all, they have a deal with Pfizer. Pfizer and Allergen had a deal, and the rumors were on and on again, off again all day long that this deal is done, it's back, it's off. So this was wreaking havoc here, but I think the other reason is that this was one of these deals in which they were relocating their head office to Ireland in order to take advantage of these tax break, and of course, the U.S. government is maybe looking to try to close that sort of a loophole. So I think this is really what caused it, as well as the Pfizer deal maybe being off. So, long-winded, what I did was, and I don't normally do this, first 15 minutes I don't normally trade, but this looked to me just too tempting to take a look at this opening candle. You see how it got down to 226 and it was recovering and recovering. This is a 15-minute candle. And I actually got in, and this was probably about a 30-second trade. I think I was in at 234 and out at 238, just like that. And I know some have continued to play this. This is kind of range bound right now. This is one that I would certainly watch going forward because, I mean, this is an astounding gap that it could fill, not all at once, and, it may never. But as more news comes out about this deal being on again, off again, and of course what the government is going to do about this, what they consider a loophole about companies moving to a better tax haven, for tax purposes, we don't know what's going to happen. So, but I would continue to watch this one. Now, I said in the let's see, I am out of this trade right now. BXLT, I was saying that this is the only trade that I was in, and I said, doing the video maybe it would spur it up, but I am now out of the trade. I got into this trade at 39.21. Right around here, and I sold some at 39.37, and now I'm out at 39.21 basically, so I'm out of this one. The other one that just to keep an eye on, ARLZ. This actually was a trade from Holly, ARAI channel, and the reason I want to keep an eye on this is that I was actually hoping that this would stay above 4. But if you look at the daily chart, this is one of the ones that we like to see. And, it may not be quite ready. You notice I have an alert right here. This orange dotted line is for the alert. If it hits this level, and it may hit it later on today, it may not. Right now we're at 397. I got into the trade. The actual alert was at 404. I took the trade at 408. I sold some at 413, and I did get out the balance at 4. So I took a loss, overall loss on this. But I still like it for a potential swing trade. Here's the void up to $6. I guess they had some news that seems to be relatively positive. The IBB, it was kind of up and down today, but not that I think a stock like this really is going to track IBB, but I think they had some kind of stage 3 results, and I'm not saying final results at all, but they had some kind of an approval. So I think that this is one that we can watch going forward, especially if it breaks over 4, and it stays there. So that is definitely one to keep an eye on. The other one, and again, this is highly, highly speculative, and I know that a lot of people are, we're a little bit obviously quite a bit upset when this turned out to be the trade of the week. But we have been, I actually have played this one twice today. Um, again, this is very, very speculative, but you see, it's bounced off 22 today, little pullback, and now it's up in this area. And I played it right around exactly, actually 33, right around this area and right around this area. So if it broke over 40, and again, this is highly, highly speculative. I don't know. I don't even know what the news is. If this is just some kind of a last gasp bounce. But if it got over 40, especially if it got over 40 today, I might take a little bit more. I doubt very much I would ever swing this one, But it was kind of interesting to play it. All right, that is it for today. I'm just going. You did have a Neptune or what's it called? Neptronics or something. I was calling it Neptune all day long just because that's the way it looks like. Neophotonics. Yeah, I played this one actually. This came on the options play. Got in at 1435. Waited for this candle. Moved up. Got in at 1435. Looked really promising. I thought, okay, maybe this is going to be one that is going to continue. And I did take some out at 1455, but then, in this candle, I got rid of the rest. So, again, this is what I'm talking about, though. This is not an options play, as far as I know. Doesn't look like it is. But had it been an options play, this is what I'm anticipating that once we get back into earnings. Had it been an earnings play with abnormal options, this is the sort of play that seemed to have more continuation when we're in the middle of earnings season, a little more excitement. I have no idea why this went up. It might have been just because IBB, though IBB was weak today. I'm sure there's news. I just don't know what it is. But anyway. That is it. Let me just make sure. Just want to, so I'll bring back ARLZ again, just to reiterate. If it goes down to 353, whatever, all bets are off, of course. But keep an eye on it. If it goes above 4 and stays there for a bit, might give us a good entry. And of course, then AGN just. And it's starting to creep up still. Massive, massive gap to fill. You don't see too many like this. So definitely keep an eye on this going forward. All right, that's it. Thanks for listening. Again, here is the sign up link, and I'm live all day long, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and I share my screen using the Amnovia platform. If you know that platform, you know it's a pretty good one. And again, it is free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to come in and participate. Okay, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.